Go ahead and get this camera all turned back over. There we go. All right, so tonight I want to talk to y'all about 6 trucking myths debunked. I was reading online, they were talking about different trucking myths, and there's these 6 myths I want to talk to y'all about. I'm going to give it about a minute or so to let everybody get online and let a few more people get online so we can get into it. But how y'all doing tonight? Man, it is nice to be in Florida. I'm in Florida right now. It's 72 degrees. I'm on my way to Orlando. Stop, man. The day before, I was in the snow. I got my shorts on, man. It's feeling nice today. But yes, tonight I want to talk to y'all about 6 trucking myths debunked. But like I said, I'm going to give about a minute or so for a couple people to get on the line. Let me know how y'all doing out there. Let me know where you're at. Let me know if where the weather is. Like I said, I'm currently in Florida. I'm on my way to Orlando. It is 72 degrees. I'm in shorts. It's very nice. But yeah, like I said, I want to go over 6 trucking myths, and I'm going to get them debunked. And most people think these 6 things are true, and they're just not true. What's going on, Canadian grower? Oh yeah, man, weather is fantastic, man. What's the weather in Canada right now? I'm in Florida, dude. It's 72 degrees and beautiful. Day before yesterday, I was in Ohio. It was nasty up there, but it is nice down here in Florida right now. I like these southern Florida runs. The only thing bad about these Florida runs is the Atlanta traffic you got to go through. But man, I'm in swim trunks, man. I'm nice in shorts right now. So it's great. Y'all just joining me live. I'm on 75 southbound in Florida, headed to Orlando, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about 6 trucking myths debunked. So let's get right into it. I ain't gonna wait no more. I just want to give it a minute for a couple people to get online so we can talk about it. And we can go over this. Y'all can give me comments and let me know what you think. But the first myth for truckers is, number one, is they say truckers got a girl at every port. That is just not true. Absolutely not. Truckers can be the most faithfulest truckers out there. I know I've been married for 20 years, and I am definitely faithful to my wife. And it's impossible. Even if you wasn't a faithful person, and you know, how are you going to have a girlfriend in every port? So the rumor, and it must be a truck driver started this. I got a girl in every state. First of all, ladies, if you're watching this and you're married to a truck driver and you're worried that, you know what, the saying is a truck driver's got a girlfriend in every state. Look, if you're watching his paychecks and he's doing miles, he's bringing in a steady paycheck every week, chances are he don't have a girlfriend in every state. I mean, especially if it's a person that's driving 48 states. I mean, we're constantly on the go. We're going from state to state to state, just constantly trying to get back home. Most truck drivers, and I know a lot of truck drivers, and most of them, they're faithful. You know, they're faithful. They get out here and they work hard for their family. I mean, unless you got a nasty some gun out there just picking up lot lizards or whatever, which is just disgusting, you're gonna need a penicillin shot or something worse than that. Other than that, you know, having a girlfriend in every port, that's myth number 1. Debunked. Definitely not true. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that. That myth that truckers got a girl in every port. I don't think that's. I just don't think it's true. I don't think it's accurate. I think it's a lie. I think it's a truck driver made it up talking about, this fish was this big, you know what I'm saying? They agree, they got a girl, they don't have that. It's definitely not true. And even if you was a single man and you was not married, having a girlfriend in every state, that's just impossible. You know what I mean? Why would you even want to, I don't know, that's just crazy. I don't know why you better want to do that. So that's number 1. Number 2, that we can debunk here. Number 2 myths. We're talking, if you're just joining me live, we're talking about 6 myths of truck drivers that are not true. All right, so number 1 was truckers got a girl at every port, debunked. Number 2, truckers don't shower. That's absolutely not true. Why would they say truck drivers don't shower? We get free showers out here. I get better showers out here on the road than I do at home. I stopped at a Love's while ago, and the hot water just don't run out. No, Verlinda Addison, it is definitely not true. That is definitely a debunked lie. Definitely not true. They do shower. You know what I'm saying? We shower at truck stops. Truck drivers, now there's a lot, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of nasty ass truck drivers out there, but there's a lot of nasty ass, all kinds of people out there. You got nasty police officers, nasty doctors, nasty construction workers, nasty plumbers. If you're going to be nasty, then you're just going to be nasty. Truck drivers, we shower. I shower every day. I'm more cleaner out here on the road than I would be at home. Number 1, I'm not getting dirty. All right, I may have a pair of, now I've got swim trunks on, but I may not have, my blue jeans don't get dirty, don't get sweaty, so I may not have to wash my blue jeans every day. If you get any value out of this, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But we're talking about myths, 6 myths debunked, and that's truckers don't shower. Now, there is truckers out here that don't, but majority of us, we stay clean. Like, I keep my truck clean, and, you gotta have good hygiene out here. So I definitely, truck drivers, they shower. So that's the number 2 myth debunked right there. You know what I mean? All right, let's go on. We'll move on real quick to number 3. Truckers don't make a good living. That is not true. Truck drivers make good money. I mean, truck drivers make a decent living. I make a decent living, and a lot of truckers do. So the myth that truck drivers just don't make a lot of money, back in the day, they might have said that, but truck drivers has always had a good, steady living. Now, there is exception to that. If you're a new truck driver, I do agree that truck drivers coming right out of school, they don't make a lot of money. The average truck driver right out of school and training is going to make between $600 and $700. My company pays $750 a week salary. Some companies pay as low as $600. And I will admit, that's not a lot of money right out of school until you get some experience. But there's a reason why truck companies don't pay them a lot of money, because they're new drivers, and honestly, new drivers make mistakes, and the companies look at it that it's going to cost them money over time. So they do. So the question is, why do truck drivers go to job? Well, a lot of jobs, because they can. A lot of truck jobs out here, truck companies suck. Some of them are good. Some drivers suck. They think grass is greener on the other side. A lot of companies will offer more money, and people job hop, which I don't. I've been working for 15 years. I did start out here at Rosedale. I left them. I job hop. I left and went, to a couple carriers, but I quickly found out the grass wasn't greener, and I came back where I started with, and I'm here at Rosedale Transport, but that's why. Now, once you get experience, truck drivers do make decent money. So the myth about them not making a good living is not true. But now, you do got lazy drivers. If you're a lazy driver and you don't really give a shit about what you do, you won't make no money. So it depends. If you're a hard worker and you get out here and you want to make money, I don't see why. If you're not making the money, then you're with the wrong company. So the myth that truck drivers are not making a good living, either you're new and you're getting at it, or you're a lazy fuck. If you're a lazy fuck, then whatever. That's just the way it is. But if you're not lazy, you can get out here and make money. So if you're just joining me live, I got a comment that says, why do dispatchers lie to them? Not all dispatchers lie. My dispatcher is pretty honest with me, tells me straight up. Dispatchers shouldn't have to lie. But there is lying dispatchers out there that will lie, just trying to get the load covered. And they'll say, hey, we'll get you home then, and they don't. When I worked for Heartland, they'd lie to me and tell me they'd get me home on a certain day, and they never do. So there's liars in every industry, in every company. You just got to find a company that don't lie to you. But anyway, so let's go on to number 4 here. The number 4th myth is only men can drive trucks, can be truck drivers. That's not true. There's a lot of women truck drivers out here. There's a lot of women out here that are becoming truck drivers. So the myth that only men can drive trucks, that's not true. In fact, studies show that women that drive trucks actually take care of the equipment better. Sorry guys, it's the truth. They seem to take care of them better. They're not raising the engines up really high or pushing the RPMs. And in fact, most women truck drivers might be a little cleaner. They keep their trucks clean, and especially the facts show that they smell better. The trucks smell better inside. They got the little air pressures going on and stuff. And they keep their truck washed and keep it clean. So really, the myth that women don't drive trucks, that's just a myth. So debunked on that one. So we got 2 more here. Let's go into number 5. Truckers are not safe drivers. That's not true. There is a lot of unsafe truck drivers out there. There's a lot of unsafe 4-wheeler drivers out here, drive regular cars and trucks. Truck drivers go through a lot of training to become safe drivers. Now, could they be safer? Yes. That's why I got this channel on here trying to teach and educate truck drivers to be safe and to succeed. Question says, how long does it take drivers after a year to make good money? 6 months. It don't even take a year. 6 months later, you can go to another company. You can start off somewhere, you stay good, keep your nose clean for 6 months, you start making good money. Honestly, what you make after a couple of years, which is sad to say, but a driver that's been driving for 3 years will probably make the same thing as me that I've been driving for 15 years. Sad to say, but it's true. You kind of top out after a couple of years, but that's just the way it is. So the myth we're talking about here about not safe, truckers not being safe drivers, that's just a myth. Truck drivers are pretty much safe. They do make some mistakes. They're out here all day long, but you take an average driver driving 8 hours a day, they'll be more unsafe than a truck driver. Can we get better? Yes. So they said, Berlinda said she's drinking gin and relaxing. Well, congratulations to you. Drink you some gin and relax. Yeah. Hell, I'd be drinking some gin and relaxing too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drink that much, but I'm out here driving, so I ain't going to be drinking no gin today. So we're going over, if you're just joining me live, we're going over the six myths about truck drivers are not true. First one was the truckers got a girl in every port. Debunked. Not true. Number 2 was truck drivers don't shower. Not true. Number 3, truck drivers don't make a good living. Not true. Number 4, only men can drive trucks. Not true. So let's go over at number 5, truckers are not safe drivers. Debunked. Let's go over the last one here, y'all. Number 6, truck drivers a lonely profession. Well, I give that about a half myth, regular myth. You know, that's not all the way a lie. Truck driving can be a lonely profession, but it don't have to be. Okay, I don't look at it as a lonely profession. We live in 2023. I was about to be 2023. We should be able to talk to our wives on the phone, or our spouses, or kids, all day long. You know, I talk to people all day long. I talk to my trainees. I'm not sitting here lonely. I talk to people all day long. I get to talk to you on YouTube. You know, it doesn't have to be a lonely profession, but you know what? You can be lonely in your head. You could be a janitor, a doctor, a police officer, and you can be in a room surrounded by people and still be lonely. So just because you're not around nobody every day does not mean that you've got to be lonely. That's a mindset. That's that's in your mind. You don't have to be lonely. You've got an internet, you've got a phone, you should be able to talk to people, talk to your loved ones. Just because you're a truck driver does not mean that you're going to be lonely. Does not mean that. That's not true. You can be in any profession. So I debunked that. So those are my 6 reasons right there. 6 myths debunked by your boy Sean, Trucking Law for Sean, right now. So anything else y'all want to talk about tonight? Let's get it. I can take any questions y'all need to have about trucking. Let me know. Oh, man. All right, so next question somebody said is, how many days do OTR drivers get off work? Well, I get off 2 days, 34 hours. Most of them are 34 hours, you know. Some companies, if you stay out a couple weeks, they may give you 3 days. You may stay out 3 weeks, get 5 days. I stay out 5 to 7 days, and I come home a day and a half, 2 days. Sometimes I slip through the house to the week once or twice. So hopefully that answered your question, but I appreciate y'all joining me live. I just wanted to go over 6 myths debunked. This is Trucking Live with Sean. If you got some value from this, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. Let's get it.